Congratulations, Cardinals.
Commencement is here.
We've all worked hard to get to this moment, and now it's time to celebrate our accomplishments one last time as a class.
Out of respect for your fellow graduates, their families, and their guests, it's important that you stay for the entire duration of the ceremony.
Please return to your seat after crossing the stage and stay until the conclusion of the ceremony.
We also ask that your guests stay until the end. As members of the Ball State community, we have committed to the Beneficence Pledge.
This involves acting in a socially responsible way by treating each person with civility, courtesy, compassion, and dignity.
It also involves valuing the intrinsic worth of every member of our community.
So therefore, I ask that you stay for me and I will stay for you. Enjoy this special day with your loved ones, and congratulations.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Please rise if you are able, and remain standing for the Platform Party Processional and the National Anthem.
Good morning. Welcome to the 203rd Commencement of Ball State University. I'm Anand Mari, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please remain standing as the Ball State University Army ROTC Color Guard presents the colors, and Tyler J. Frazier, a Bachelor of Music Education student, sings the national anthem.
Art. broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Would you please be seated? Members of the faculty, graduates, parents, and friends, this is a most happy day, and we're glad to have all of you here to share in this important occasion. It is a very special time for you who are graduating and for your families and friends, and we offer our warmest congratulations. I am pleased to introduce the platform party who is participating in today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all introductions are completed. I'll ask the platform party to stand as I call your name. Roanne Royer-Engel, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dee Dee Dowdle, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Charlene Alexander, Chief Strategy Officer. Lauren Malm, Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Sue Hodges-Moore, Interim Vice President for Business Affairs and Treasurer. Paula Luff, Vice President for Enrollment, Planning, and Management. Jeff Mitchell, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics. Sally Falling, Vice President and General Counsel. Mark Leibling, Vice President for People and Culture. Rebecca Rice, Vice President for Government Relations and Industry Engagement. Gene Crosby, President of the Ball State University Foundation Alumni Association and Vice President of University Advancement. Cecil Bohannon, Professor of Economics, who's carrying the presidential mace. Tyler Frazier, our vocalist. Rick Hall, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Renee Connolly, Member of the Board of Trustees and today's speaker. Jeffrey Mearns, President. Brian Gallagher, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Julie Griffith, Assistant Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Henry Hall, Member of the Board of Trustees. And Aidan Davis, Member of the Board of Trustees. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. You may be seated. At this time, I would also like to introduce the college deans and associate deans who are seated with the graduates. Again, please hold your applause until everyone is introduced. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Dean Dave Ferguson, Estopinal College of Architecture and Planning, and Associate Dean Andrea Schwartz. Brian Dean, Kathy DuBois, Miller College of Business, and Interim Associate Dean Teresa Dean. Dean Kristen McAuliffe, College of Communication, Information, and Media, and Associate Dean Wei-Wu Zong. Dean Seth Beckman, College of Fine Arts, and Associate Dean Andrew Friedman. Dean Scott Rutledge, College of Health, and Associate Deans Jake Lavier and Blair Mattern. Dean Maureen McCarthy, College of Sciences and Humanities, and Associate Deans Jill Coleman and Kevin Smith. And Assistant Dean Melissa Stevens. Dean Katie Bulkley, Teachers College. Associate Deans Shannon Daringer, Kendra Lowry, and Susan Tancock. Adam Beach, Graduate School, Dean Adam Beach, Graduate School, and Associate Dean Robin Phelps Ward. Dean Nancy Abatian, University Libraries. and Dean Jason Rivera, Vice Provost for Student Success and Dean of University College. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. You may be seated. Now I'm pleased to welcome President Mearns to the podium.
Thank you, and thank you, Dr. Mari, and good morning, everyone. It is now my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, a Ball State graduate who has had a fulfilling career and who leads a meaningful life, and a woman who has provided exceptional service to her alma mater. Renee Conley grew up right here in Muncie. In 1980, after graduating from our Burris Laboratory School, she earned her bachelor's degree in accounting from our Miller College of Business, and then from the same college, she earned her MBA in 1982. With this excellent educational foundation, Ms. Conley then embarked upon a career in business that time and time again enabled her to break glass ceilings. For 18 years, Ms. Conley worked for PSI Energy Synergy Corporation, where she held a variety of positions, including president of Cincinnati Gas and Electric. In 1999, Ms. Conley joined Entergy as vice president of investor relations. She then became the first woman to serve as president and CEO of Entergy's Louisiana facilities, a position she held for 10 years. During her tenure running Entergy's Louisiana facilities, Ms. Conley was responsible for the company's electric transmission and distribution systems, customer service, regulatory and governmental affairs, and economic development programs, as well as being responsible for the ultimate financial performance of the company. She also played a key role in leading utility restoration efforts in Louisiana in the wake of 9 hurricanes, including Hurricane Katrina, one of the most devastating storms in the history of the United States in terms of financial losses and the loss of human life. In 2011, Ms. Conley became Entergy's Executive Vice President of Human Resources and Administration, while also serving as the company's Chief Diversity Officer. Ms. Conley retired from Entergy a few years later, but she didn't actually retire because she became the CEO of ER Solutions, LLC, an energy consulting firm. In short, Ms. Conley has had and continues to have a very successful and fulfilling career. This professional success has garnered Ms. Conley numerous awards, including recognition as a key woman in energy in the Americas, a national honor bestowed upon female executives for their contributions to the industry. She is also the recipient of multiple awards from the Miller College of Business, where she was inducted into the college's Hall of Fame. In addition to Ms. Conley's extensive professional accomplishments, she has embraced many opportunities to lead a meaningful life in service to other people. Ms. Conley's leadership and business expertise have made her a valued member of multiple boards across the country, including TXNM Energy, Family Focus, and the Indiana Toll Road. But she will not give you discounts on your tolls. She is of great service to these organizations, whether they happen to be public utility companies or private nonprofit organizations dedicated to serving families and people in need. For many years, Ms. Conley has also been of great service to Ball State University. She has served on the advisory board to our business college, and she has been a member of our Ball State University Foundation Board. Since 2014, Ms. Conley served with dedication and distinction on our Board of Trustees. During that time, she served 2 terms as vice chair and 2 terms as chair of the board. Last night, in recognition of her professional achievements and her generous service, I bestowed upon Ms. Conley one of our university's most important honors, the President's Medal of Distinction. This medal is awarded to women and men who have made significant and unselfish contributions to the advancement of our university, to our community, to our state, and our nation. and Ms. Conley is truly a deserving recipient. So in a moment, Ms. Conley is going to share with you her story, a story that is inspiring. It is a story that will make many graduates here today believe that you too could one day stand on this platform delivering a commencement address to the next generation of Ball State graduates. See, whenever I speak to graduates, to our benefactors, and to prospective students and their families, I tell them the Ball State story. A significant element of that story is that our graduates make the world better. They make the world better by serving other people. I tell them about women like Renee Conley. And so now to tell her own story, it is my honor to introduce Ms. Renee Conley, Ball State class of 1980 and 1982.
Good morning. Tell you, that's quite an introduction. I'm humbled to be here and to be your speaker. And President Mearns, thank you for such kind words. I have had the honor of being on the Board of Trustees for 12 years, and it has been a wonderful experience for me. I've made so many friends over this time, and I appreciate the friendship and support of my fellow trustees. And I want to thank President Mearns and the cabinet and the faculty and the staff and all that you work so hard for our students. It makes such a difference. First, I'd like to just spend a moment to tell you about what Ball State has meant for me and my family. And I have to say, I'll try not to get emotional, but it makes me very emotional. We are 3 generations of Ball State graduates. My mother, who turned 90 this year, graduated as a non-traditional student at age 41. She went on to be a high school teacher, may have taught some of your parents, but she was quite an inspiration for us all. I also have my brother here today, Gary Proctor, who also was a graduate. We have benefited so greatly as a family for Ball State. So I hope as you sit here today, you know that you too are going to benefit from your graduation from Ball State. You know, one of my favorite things about being a trustee is having the opportunity to meet and talk to so many of you. I can tell from those that I've met, you're going to be very successful. That said, it's not always going to be easy. Most likely your career and your life won't be what you may think is going to be as you sit here today. Some of you will do exactly what you studied, but many of you are going to find opportunities and interests in areas that you never expected. There'll be times and years when it'll be exciting and rewarding, and there's going to be times when it's difficult and disappointing. One thing's certain, it's not going to be predictable. It won't be what you thought it would be, and it's not going to be a straight line. But it's going to be your journey. How you decide to handle all the ups and downs in the life ahead of you and who you decide to be is completely up to you. So today, I thought I'd take a few moments and give you some of the life lessons that I learned along my journey. Things I wish someone had told me sooner. Maybe they did, and I probably didn't listen. But hopefully, they're going to help you along your journey. I have to tell you, when President Mearns asked me to be the commencement speaker, I said, "Thank you, Jeff. I'd rather not." It wasn't that I didn't want the honor of being a speaker. It's simply because I was afraid. You see, I don't like public speaking. Not unusual. I'm sure many of you here have that same fear. But rather than getting over that fear, I was just going to do my best to avoid it. Fortunately for me, President Mearns can be very passionate and persuasive. But more importantly, I asked my husband, who can be much more blunt, and he said, you know, if you have something that you want to say, and I know, Renee, you do, you need to get over your fear and go on and say it. So here I am. So that leads me to my first point for you all. Face your fears. I was afraid. The more I thought about it, what I realized was I had a lack of confidence that I could do good job. So rather than trusting that I could figure it out and do it well, I was just trying to avoid it, which is really pretty silly, because you've heard what I've had the opportunity to do in my career. Public speaking was a big part of my career, whether it was to the press, to employees, government officials, whatever. I had a lot of public speaking, and I was always uncomfortable in many of those situations. But I always tried to push through that discomfort and not let my fears get the better of me. And each time I did, I got better at it and became more confident. Fears are going to follow you throughout your life, whether it's in your career, in relationships, and the challenges that you face. The trick is to not avoid them, but to face them. Build processes and relationships that help you work through your fears, to examine them and figure them out. You'll be amazed at how much more confidence grows in you when you overcome being scared. So don't let your fears hold you back. Be patient. Stay present. I was a very impatient child. And my mom used to always say, you know, Renee, patience is a virtue. And of course, the younger me always would just roll my eyes. But I learned early in my career, fortunately, she was right. I'd been working my first job for about a year, and my boss was giving my first performance review. And I had been given a personality test, of which everyone knew was given the personality test. And he said, you know, you showed the potential to be an executive. So I said, okay, here it comes. I'm about to get that promotion. I knew it. He said, but you know, I'm very concerned about you. You are so focused on what's next, you're not doing your current job very well. He said, you need to keep your head where your butt is. He said, you need to be a good team player, and everybody's going to want you on their team. Well, to say the least, I was shocked. But he was right. I was not focused on the job that I was in. I was more focused on what was next, very impatient, looking for the next promotion, worrying about what other people were getting. Once I focused on the job I had, my job became so much more enjoyable. And go figure, I became good at it. Throughout my career, I had lots of different roles. Some weren't necessarily what I always wanted, but I learned to do whatever I was asked to do and to do it the best of my abilities. It helped me to build a reputation of someone who could be trusted to do something that maybe you didn't always know. And I was able to exceed in those roles. As I applied that to all my jobs, it helped me find enjoyment and satisfaction in almost any challenge. So do your best, no matter what you're asked to do, and be patient. You are not behind. You have time. And opportunities will find you when you're ready for them. Ask for help. This is a big one. It took me a long time in life to realize I didn't have to figure everything out myself, or that I needed to know everything the first time that I got there. People don't expect you to know everything on the first day or even the 100th day. And people like to help. So let them help you. Asking for help is part of building trusted relationships. Be vulnerable. Let them help you. And help others. You'll find that that will help you throughout your career. Manage your attitude. People notice attitude as much as we notice anything. Learn to manage your emotions and your reactions. This is a tough one in the world that we live in today. You have access to so much information. It's easier now than ever to complain, gossip, and focus on negative things that are happening around you. We used to say people gossiped at the water cooler. Well, today the water cooler is virtual. You can hear every comment, good and bad, about other employees, about your management, about what's going on, people's promotions. It can be absolutely overwhelming. So do your best to stay positive. It's a very emotional world. We all have emotional reactions, but you don't have to act on those reactions. Trying to learn processes to calm yourself down. You may not always be able to control your first thought, but you can control your second. Create what you let in your brain. That's really important. Fight to keep a positive attitude. You'll be happier, you'll enjoy your life more, and people will notice a positive attitude. Learn from feedback. Feedback isn't an attack, it's just data. It's just more information that you can use to help you grow. When I was younger, or even today, I still can get defensive when I hear feedback, and I see it as an attack. But I have to learn to pause. I give myself time to process the feedback before I react. And many times, my response is no response. But also remember, the most valuable people you will ever work with in your career are those that only tell you what you do well, but those that help you understand what you need to improve. Step outside your comfort zone. It takes being uncomfortable to grow. I have a degree in accounting. I started my first job in accounting. I thought if I could be manager of corporate accounting, that was my dream job. Accounting was my comfort zone. I'd been working for a couple years, and I had the opportunity to apply for 2 supervisory roles in accounting. And there was also a supervisory job in the Treasury Department. My boss told me, Renee, you need to apply for that Treasury job. I didn't want to hear that. I did not want to apply for a job outside of accounting. That would have ruined my aspiration to be the accounting manager. But I did anyway. So what job did I get? The Treasury job. Of course, I wasn't thrilled because it was not in accounting, and that was where I wanted to stay. But it was the best thing that ever happened for me in my career. You see, I was a good accountant. I was never going to be a great accountant. But fortunately, others recognized my skills better than I did. It caused me to be very uncomfortable. But I learned early in my career that change and challenge are really a good thing. I could push through my discomfort and the feeling of incompetence that we all have when you don't know exactly what you're doing, and I could figure it out. Learning early in my career that I could take on new challenges and figure things out served me extremely well. I learned that I was capable of doing a lot more than I ever thought I could. So every time you take on a new challenge, you expand your world and you expand your opportunities. Lastly, be kind. It's a simple concept, and it's a choice. And it's not always easy to apply. Kindness is not a weakness, though some people may think it is. It's really a strength with intention and understanding. In any situation, I find it's easier to be kind if I remember 3 mental checkpoints. 1, I try to remember what is my purpose in this situation and try to remove my ego. Secondly, I try to keep an open mind. Don't decide it before I show up. And lastly, don't feel like I have to be right. And that, a lot of times, is the hardest. If I can remember to apply those 3 mental checkpoints for myself in pretty much every situation, the interactions and the outcomes are always more productive. So in summary, face your fears. Don't let them block you. Remember to be patient and be present in the moment. Keep your head where your bed is. Manage your emotions, reactions, and your attitudes. Most things are not personal, and people definitely are going to remember your attitude. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Comfort feels good. Discomfort builds greatness. And be kind. It costs nothing, and it changes how you think of other people and how they think of you. So what do all these things have in common? They're about knowing yourself. They're about controlling your thoughts and developing habits that help you become the best version of you. You have a head start. You have so many people wanting you to be successful. Just look around you. We are all here for you today. You're a graduate of Ball State University, a member of an extraordinary group of alumni. So graduates, I ask you to take a moment to soak this all in. Look around at your friends, your family, your professors. Create that memory in your head. They are all here for you because we believe in you. You did it. You studied, you worked, you made friends, you had fun. And as I said from the start, you have what you need. So go forward and build a great career, a great life, and make this a great world. We are all rooting for you. Chirp, chirp.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you for your remarks. Thank you for your service, your support, and thank you for your friendship. So, Dr. Mari, I think we're ready to proceed to conferring degrees. Let's go.
Thank you. Will the candidates for all doctoral degrees and education specialist degrees please rise? President Mearns, as Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, I present to you those candidates who have completed all the requirements for the following advanced degrees: Doctor of Arts, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, and Specialist in Education.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony recognizing the very high level of intellectual accomplishment that you have now attained. I welcome you into the honorable company of scholars. Congratulations on your very special accomplishments.
Please be seated. The candidates for the degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called by Dr. Robin Phelps Ward, Associate Dean of the Graduate School, and be invested with the symbols of their degrees. Dean Adam Beach will lead the candidates to the platform.
The following students are receiving the Doctor of Education degree. Angela Jo Vickery, accompanied by Dr. Cortland Koch. The following students are receiving the Doctor of Education degree and are accompanied by Dr. Michelle Glowacki-Dudka. Patricia Ann Kupchik-Koch. Blake John Probert. Lamaya Denise Lancaster, accompanied by Dr. Yvette Simmons-Reed. Rachel Marie Anderson. Meredith Lee Bussing. Kyra Allen Knatzer. Petra Rochelle Davison. Crystal M. Geyer. Marsha Diane Freeman. Tammy Todd. Laura A. Weaver, accompanied by Dr. Keisha Warren Gordon. Carla C. Flores, accompanied by Dr. Rhonda Smith. Gavin Mock, accompanied by Drs. Amanda Latz and Melinda Massinio. The following student is receiving the Specialist of Education degree. Candace Dion Lilly. accompanied by Dr. Serena Saloom. The following students are receiving the Doctor of Arts degree. Theodore R. Hicks, accompanied by Dr. Andrew Crow. Hoju Lee, accompanied by Dr. Raymond Kilburn. The following students are receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Michael Moses, accompanied by Dr. Sharon Bowman. Hannah J. Bowles, accompanied by Dr. Wilfrida Muchera. Cynthia Gentry Worth, accompanied by Dr. Sharon Fraser Burgess. Emily Blythe Hayes, accompanied by Dr. Joshua Groover. And David Mark McFarland, accompanied by Dr. Jesse Haft.
We will now present the candidates for master's degrees. Will the master's degrees candidates please stand? President Mearns, I am pleased to present to you those candidates who have completed all the requirements for their respective master's degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty that you have completed all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees by Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective master's degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony recognizing your completion of the first level of graduate study. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
You may be seated. The candidates for the master's degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called by Dr. Phelps Ward.
Catherine Heemer, Tina Hasenauer, Raul Cruz, Jennifer Crumwitty, Catherine Elizabeth Sterenberg, Bethany Ann Potempa, Stephanie Ochoa, Grace Peterson, Lillian Colross, Stephanie Rapida, Rekha Powerjuli, Heather Macy Lawson. Maria Hopkins. Alexandra O'Keefe. Sabrina Ireland. Megan Bartley. Rachel Stacy. Victoria Belton. Sarah Pennington. Cecilia Graham. Daniel Marquez. Desiree Beck. Sierra Franklin. Casey Vance. Cassandra Rathbun. Alexander Jaywar. Jim Coiler. Teresa Wilkinson. Alexandria Yearwood. Monique Tatakle. Caitlin Ellison. Alina Atif. Yasmin Perez. Alberto Benitez. Grace Nelson. Macy Neff. Letitia Winters. Teresa Hinton. Destiny Starks. Alyssa Allen. Dalton Foley. Storm Carmer. Elizabeth Wickware. Yulia Vida. Lacey Deidelhoff. Ronald Lee Johnston. Caitlin Avila. Andrew Winarowski. Danielle Thom. Gavin Wilmus. Joseph Meza. Amoni Kamen. Madison F. Gonzalez. Cami Stanley. Janisha Regis. Chloe Heslop. Karis Johnson. Emmanuel Acera. Deanna Casey. Elizabeth Hartman. Kaylin Gibson. Caitlin Zickler. Savannah Morton. Lindsay Field. Alyssa Otto. Gabrielle Long. Chloe Brown. Lisa Herring. Courtney Armacost. Carolina Mora. Rachel Acosta. Jenna Lotus. Deja Smith. Ayla Goodson Coxum. Jayana Madding. Valerie Cooper. Brittany Dinkle. Olivia Guargenti. Olivia Parkinson. Kyle Mann. Remigio Ciampi. Jonathan Heller. Megan McCullough. Christina Key. Tamara Cox. Malak Adawi. Markayla Monroe. Skylee Ingram. Morgan Layton. Caitlin Rape. Kennedy Shoemaker. Alexis Temple. Tiffany McCahan. Lindsay Thielen. Prakriti Patel. Ariana Suma. Annie Poulsen. Rebecca Richardson. Lindsay Hagan. Kamira Hansen. Samaya Henley. Camille Gonzalez. Emily Geringer. Christian Faith Haggard. James Gamble. Janie Casto. Rachel Boatman. Reagan Egbert. Caitlin Lindbeck. Laura Wright. Jennifer Lamika. Sarah Abel. Madeline Parker. Allison Mularski. Samin Siddiqui. Lily Darley. Maggie Herring. Macy Weiler. Ashley Baltes. Lydia Wiersma. Tasha N. McNeil. Emily Orns. Jillian Pritt. Abigail Arnold. Evan Colehoney. William Pichter. Teresa Blasco. Jasmine Caicedo. India Potter. Caitlin Greenfield. Tyra Fitzpatrick. Gabriela Rodriguez. Brian Bonish. Cornosha Williams. Collins Osei Tutu. Seth Trotter. Deanna Asbell. Rohit Polakam. Alexandria Benshoik. Gideon Asante. Tiffany Mintz Shannon. Muriel Limos Fuentes. Jessica Bates Sargent. Delaney Barrett Perry. Michaela Beard. Karina Gutierrez. Africa Bevins. Tiffany Michelle Holmes. Bailey Hepworth. Jordan Wilson. Griffin Overbeck. Hasini Atigala. Megan Cowan. Ariana Ash. Zachariah Bollinger. Quinn Hensley. Madeline Rogers. Jeremy Murphy. Carlos Gonzalez. Ernesto Toledo. Jackson Wegold. Jack Beebe. Benjamin Slavin. Lauren Kelly. Muriel Natalie Bingen. Noelle Phillips. Rebecca Kerfman. Bonmi Omuni. Shantae Blackman. Derek Coors. Kiana Johnson. Arlesia Alexander. Sydney Shanky. Emily McPherson. Leanne Brewer. Krista Casson. Andrew Whitted. Alexandria Drawl. Robert Hodax. Kiera Gaddis. Sydney Merrill. Samantha Bailey. Pratima Rai. Natalie Benitez Toledo. Abba Flores. Jada Peoples. Thank you. Datiana Kerr. Taylor Crawford. Alexander Hardy. Caitlin Lunsford. Talis Relicky. Brooke Couch. Anna King Cross. Angie Perez. Patience Varnum. Mitchell Ridgway. Abigail Fillers. Casey Greason. Jacqueline Moya Arbarca. Mercedes Davis. Stephanie Guerrero. Ihoma Ijisobi. Alize Potier. Anna Weir. Alexis Railing. Kaya McCam. Sajad Nasseri. Amelia Bonegas Bonilla. Mayshonda Gilmore. Haley Marks. Skylar Delaney. Iman McMiller. Mariana Pasillo. Tata Banoj. Janet Diaz Villavicencio. Nasita Smith. Alexa Alora Nubusier. April Staker.
Now, we're pleased to share some recognitions with you. More information is located in your commencement program. The Honors College provides distinctive educational opportunities and curriculum for undergraduates who have high academic achievement. Those baccalaureate candidates who are graduating from the university's Honors College are wearing bronze medallions with red and white ribbon. Students with outstanding academic records graduate with scholastic honors. These students are wearing bronze, silver, or gold medallions on red ribbons. Will all undergraduate students with academic recognitions and honors please rise and be recognized? Congratulations to all of you for your superior academic achievements. You may be seated. We have 8 graduating seniors who have achieved high academic excellence present today. I ask Trustee Rick Hall to join President Mearns for the presentation and for the student marshals to escort these students to the platform.
Thank you. So as president of Ball State University, it is my honor to recognize these 8 students who have achieved special academic distinction. They have completed their baccalaureate programs with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. As I call your name, would you please come forward to receive your certificate recognizing your achievement? First is Lee Blake. Lee is from Alexandria, Indiana. He is graduating with a degree in computer science with a minor in Chinese. After graduation, he plans to pursue a career in secure software development. Congratulations, Lee. Austin B. Waning. Austin is from Fishers, Indiana. He majored in mathematics education. During his time at Ball State, he worked as a math student assistant and supplemental instructor with the Math Emporium and as a tutor for the Learning Center. Beginning just in January, Austin will teach algebra courses as a math teacher at Brownsburg High School. Congratulations, Austin. Benjamin Frederick Caldwell. Benjamin is from Pendleton, Indiana. He majored in media production. During his time at Ball State, he served as the production manager for NewsLink Indiana, and he was a member of the Student Success Advisory Board. After graduation, he plans to pursue his master's degree in media production before pursuing a career in live broadcasting and production. Congratulations, Benjamin. Benjamin Clarkston. Benjamin is from Bargersville, Indiana. He majored in business administration with a minor in financial planning. Benjamin was a student athlete who competed for our swim team, and he was actively involved in the Delta Chi fraternity. After graduation, he will pursue his MBA before he plans to work in finance. Congratulations, Benjamin. Thank you. Maya Coker. Maya is from Indianapolis, Indiana. She majored in exercise science. During her time at Ball State, she participated in the dance marathon, and she taught other students as a supplemental instructor. After graduation, she will pursue her doctorate degree in occupational therapy. Congratulations, Maya. Jason Holtzman. Jason is from Farmland, Indiana. He majored in media promotion and management with a minor in creative writing. While studying at Ball State, Jason served as a student assistant and editor in Bracken Library and worked on multiple campus publications, including Stance and The Broken Plate. After graduation, he will continue working in the publishing industry. Congratulations, Jason. Jezebel Steffen. Jezebel is from Louisville, Kentucky. She majored in applied behavioral analysis with an emphasis in autism spectrum disorders. As a student, Jezebel worked as a registered behavior technician, helping autistic learners build communication, independence, and life skills. After graduation, she wants to earn advanced credentials to continue serving children and families. Congratulations, Jezebel. Ashley Young. Ashley is from Valparaiso, Indiana. She majored in elementary education with a concentration in math. While at Ball State, she was involved in Education in Action, Alpha Delta Kappa, and the Diving Club. After graduation, she plans to work at an elementary school near her hometown. Congratulations, Ashley. And congratulations to all of these fine students, and we all wish them continued success.
And now it's time to recognize those who are receiving baccalaureate degrees or associate degrees. As I call the name of your college, please rise and remain standing. And by the way, it's okay to show your enthusiasm. R. Wayne Estopiel College of Architecture and Planning. Please remain standing. Miller College of Business. College of Communication, Information, and Media. College of Fine Arts. College of Health. College of Sciences and Humanities. And Teachers College. President Mearns, I'm pleased to present to you those who are candidates who have completed all of the requirements for their respective baccalaureate or associate degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty that you have completed all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective bachelor's or associate degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony of your accomplishments. The diploma, now I admit you into the company of educated women and men, and you may move your mortar tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations to all of the members of the graduating class of 2025.
Please be seated until your college is called. Will Mr. Bill Jenkins, Chair of the Department of Theater and Dance, and Dr. Susan Tancock, Associate Dean for Undergraduate and Graduate Studies in Teachers College, please come forward to reading of names. All the candidates in the Estopiel College of Architecture and Planning receiving their degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called. All other candidates should remain seated until all the names have been called.
Keegan Powell. Mitchell Geesting. Caleb Swartz. Brian Cedillo. Madison Weaver. Now representing the Miller College of Business, Benjamin Clarkston. Jessica Van Ness. Katie Engenoff. Hannah Williams. Emily Kroll. Caden Rogers. Crystal Hopkins. Patrick Ward. Brady Quinn. Logan Hickey Crosby. Brady Jennings. Lindsay Skimmerhorn. William Oliver. Ronnie Lynn. Christopher Navarro. Aaron Fenn. Tiffany McDonald. Bradley Gibbs. Mapreet Kaur. Isaac Rogers. Samuel Marshall. Macy Lucas. Jordan Townsend. Ross Meacham. Evan Cook. Alec Brooking. Jasmine Nicholson. McKinley Maris. Madison Bonner. Maddie Snyder. Natalie Martin. Devin Mata. Janae Stewart. Quinn Brooks. Macy Moyer. Sania Blaine. Mason Connor. Rain Baldwin. Devin McCullough. Nathan Logue. Corey Gunter. Preston White. Joseph Nopatson. Andrew Garton. Benjamin Morris. Hector Laverne Colazzo. Andrea Pope. Michaela Wordlaw. Jamie Cox. Madeline Tyler. Logan Dolby. Samaya Reed. Binta Jonkite. Sanaya Overton. Kayleen De Jesus. Rebecca Caston. Representing the College of Communication, Information, and Media, Benjamin Caldwell. Jason Holtzman. Abigail Burns. Stephen Wills. Taylor Garrison. Madison McDonald. Isaac Hernandez Bermudez. Cale Jeffrey. Joshua Gabbard. Gabrielle Roland Renaud. Lindy Mercer. Ty Robinson. Jack Eads. Carissa Martinez Walters. Aaliyah Smith. Carter Jones. Ethan Galka. Ryan Morehouse. Elizabeth Ann Peterson. Timothy Nicholson. Melissa Rambasoon. Vic Gill. Eris Robinson. Emma Matlock. Caleb Robbins. Joshua Smith. Chloe Cuneo. Ashton Whitner. AJ Switek. Dane Massey. Kyle Gilchrist. Nathan Hargrave. Lucas Adams. Levi Heydrich. Julissa Garcia. Juliana Buckmeyer. Nick Presley. Samantha Stickley. Cole Gehring. Ronald Reed. Gabrielle Perez. Christopher Johnson. Joseph Thielen. Angel Galletta. Aaliyah Martin. Gabe Ryder. Courtney Leachman. Representing the College of Fine Arts, Alvaro Lagunas. Courtney Adair. Mario Lang. Reese Schwartz. Jennifer Bowen. Claire Alberti. Christian Gonzalez. Ryan Hawk. Tania Baker. Maya McCarty. Ethan Trend. Maya Doss. Raul Damasa. Dylan Berger. Cade Peters. Savannah Brewer. Representing the College of Health, Madeline Rose Fennell. Shane Mickens. Stephen Conrad. Layla Turner. Benjamin Carr. Carter Williams. Caitlin Spoor. Benjamin Stoughton. Caden Williams. Caitlin Meredith. Maya Coker. Sanaya Blaine. Haley Taylor. Caroline Whaley. Brady Royalty. Jameson Beatty. Trinity Nemeth. Cecilia Kramer. Megan Heilman. Zoe Klein. Chloe Ashcraft. Kendall Pruitt. Kiana Hoover. Alexis Bruton. Grace Flowers. Lydia Evans. Catherine Taylor. Samantha Friedman. Mariana Manuel. Connor Hudson. Chandler Covey. Sheridan Rosine. Taylor Chambers. Alex Panincillo. Keely Miller. Rolando Alvarez. Joseph Grant. Grace Martindale. Megan Thompson. Catherine Brown. Jamie Lowe. Molly Tuttle. Heaven Hanna. Samantha Oberk. Hayden Moore. Kennedy Ann Elizabeth Ferguson. Kendall Simet. Monica Hobson. Jordan Coleman. Gabrielle Crotty. Alexis Heath. Ronnie Johnson. Victoria Stepkey. Margarita Andreas.
Representing the College of Sciences and Humanities, Lee Blake. Austin Buning. Sylvia Huss. Isabella Havens. Leah Garton. Caitlin Lassen. Susan Graham. Elijah Staley. Peyton McGriff. William Kimry. McKenna Bivens. Emma Weber. Maya Alt. Brady Wilson. Owen Jacob. Lily Layer. Brendan Mead. Rhonda Willower. Caleb Reno. Allison Johnson. Tristan Hankins. Madison Farlow. Bailey Jester. Lauren Lowe. Charles Stiver. Ainsley Melcher. Emilu Isom. Duncan Draper. Nicholas Henley. Xander Evans. Cade Tomaszewski. Carrie Clem. Gracie Gordon. Alyssa Bradshaw. Allison Helmler. Alyssa Linville. Sean Malloy. Annalise Thompson. Zoe Hurst. Jack Hawes. Wyatt Koenig. Kayla Siggers. Grace Carey. Dylan Jackson. Rosemary Dongu. Matthew Xavier Staples. Valerie Weston. Evan Carpenter. Tristan Kirschner. Christopher Martin. Michael Luff. Ethan Clark. Elizabeth Crouch. Elizabeth Crimer. Oluwateniola Ojurongbi. Paris Annenthal. Tabitha Fox. Nielsen Gonzalez. Luke Bush. Kaylee Martinez. Lecta Devon Bird. Jacob Bemis. J.C. Reardon. Caleb Pisek. Adam Johnson. Erica Miranda Luna. Justine Phillips. Colin LaCour McGraw. Allie Hahn. Jackson Fowler. Samuel Osborne. Ariel Emberton Vanover. J.C. Maston. Ash Steiner. Shaylin Hendricks. Donna Frazier. Olivia Glazer. McKenna Quinn Matthews. John Edge. Joshua Alexander. Isabella Griffey. Jeremy Smith. Jolie Tompkins. Justice Reckner. Jose Rodriguez. Sneha Muthuramesh. Maya Davis Jenkins. Mariah Morgan. Emmett Monroe. Christopher Morris. Elena Buskirk. Megan Morgan. Faith Sparks. Markia Janae Thomas. Bridget Johnson. Ryan Steinke. Aaliyah Dominguez. Maya Simpson. Megan Redder. Elijah Roberts. Gideon Horning. Christina Waycott. Song Jim Tong. Desaya Watson. Bella Seacrest. Kyrina Amacha. Quinn Whitaker. Seth Lehman. Audrey Duncan. Tristan Barker. Leah Hambry. Scott Hudson. Logan Gard. McCarty Elliott. Ashton McGrew. Taya Hortense Ingram. Nicole Hoflicker. Eleanor Bonsack. Brianna Wimbush. Micah Peck. Esther Kusasira. Amina Muhammad. Representing Teachers College, Jordan Dollarheight. Savannah Weston. Megan Ewers. Kaylee Westell. Emma Conkle. Bree Hatfield. Esther Gutierrez Romero. Benita Strong. Amber Lloyd. Tanya Lopez. Kimberly Wright. Imani McCary. Brianna Moreno. Jocelyn Valdez Salinas. Eliza Perkins. Taylor Griffey. Jacqueline Ortiz Lozano. Felicia Potter. Aaliyah Statler. Araya Etchison. Jessica Wack. Brittany Reed. Kennedy Bridges. Bree Mills. Haley Cochran. Erica Pori. Liv Fielding. Rachel Huey. Cheyenne Chase. Sydney Granger. Abigail Landon. Huda Rita Achi. Ella Barand. Allison Bailey. Kayla Kerr. Lillian Burke. Vincent Zarnt. Lavender Jones. Jenna Lawson. Olivia Durham. Sarah Cook. Shelby Dickinson. Paige Otto. Ashley Ping. Olivia Rosales. Natalia Ramos. Ashlyn Thorpe Myers. Bethany Schwenk. Kristen Marzano. Loretta Jennings. Lexi Kelly. Peyton Yates. Sydney Taylor. Ashley Young. Jezebel Steffen.
How about a big round of applause for all of our graduates today? So as we bring our ceremony to a close, I have a brief opportunity to just say a few words of appreciation. To all of our graduates, we are here, we've gathered to celebrate your success. But as you know, this achievement is not just the product of your own individual effort. Rather, your success is the result of the sustained and collective commitment of many people, so many of whom are here with us today. At Ball State, we have hundreds of distinguished faculty who are dedicated to teaching and to scholarship. Many of them are here today wearing academic regalia. That tradition symbolizes their commitment to sharing their knowledge with other people while they continue the search for truth and wisdom. We also have thousands of talented and dedicated staff who are equally dedicated to your success. We don't make them dress up in these caps and gowns, but we all know how much we deeply appreciate their support of you as well. We have good leadership. We have trustees like Ms. Conley. All of them care deeply about the success of our students, and they are passionately committed to the mission of Ball State University. But I want to take a moment to recognize another very special group of people who deserve your recognition and your appreciation today and every day. These are your family and your friends. These are the women and men who have guided you. They have supported you with enthusiastic encouragement. They have given you good advice, and they have supported you with unconditional love, all of which I am confident that you appreciated the past few years more than ever before. So now give your families and friends a really big round of applause. So just a few more words. At our university, I hope that you have been challenged to exceed your expectations, as Ms. Conley said. So please don't settle to be average. Commit yourself to excellence in everything you do. But perhaps even more importantly, I also encourage you to pursue a life of meaning. Life is a gift. Life is a precious gift. And to lead a meaningful life like Ms. Conley, you should share that gift with other people who need you. And also, today and every day, be grateful. And as she said, demonstrate your gratitude through your actions. Through your character and your commitment, please help us create a world that can be more peaceful and more just. As she said, we believe in that brighter future because we believe in you. Thank you very much. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Hold on. We hope you enjoyed the time you will spend with your friends, family, and fellow graduates today. And again, congratulations on reaching this special day in your lives. For our recessional today, all doctoral, specialists, and master's graduates will be recessing from the floor to the upper concourse using aisles 4, 5, and 6. Please proceed to the upper concourse to meet your graduate at the conclusion of the ceremony. All bachelor and associate graduates will be recessing from the floor directly to the Shondell Center. And families may proceed to the lower level Gate 1 area for access to the Shondell Center. Now, please join Mr. Fraser for singing of our alma mater. The words can be found on page 2 of your program. Please rise and remain standing and in your seats until the members of the platform party have passed. Thank you, and chirp chirp.